Welcome back to the magic and the majesty of Teahupo'o. We've got a local, Michel Bourez, going up against Kanoa, Igarashi and Keanu, Asing. An international affair here. Surfer representing Tahiti, Japan, and Hawaii. Well, out here at Teahupo'o, growing up in this incredible wave. And the setting is absolutely stunning. When you're out in the water, looking in towards those beautiful hills, the mountains and valleys of Tahiti, it's breathtaking. As he said right there, when Gabriel Medina speaks about Tahiti, you listen, take notes. Here we go on his backhand. Bourez. Strong start on this wave. Big, powerful carve. Slams it. A quick air drop for dramatic effect. But great way to follow up his first kind of minimal score. I think that's going to be well deep into that upper score line.
Good size wave too. I mean, I'm surprised that he was able to get himself in this position for this, considering he didn't have priority. But coming out with the spit, that showcases that he's there as long as you could. Much nicer coming out after the spit, but that's tough to do. And then the maneuver, very, very strong. Again, look at the technique. He slows himself down, puts that arm against the wall. That helps him stabilize and helps with speed control, which we had touched on is so important. And then gets that solid move too. So you have to have a really good read on what that barrel is going to do. And if you have to pull up high and tight, you better be doing it early.
Well, he's back at it. Bourez now. Hunting for something of note, of substance on his way back out of the lineup. 25:40 to go. Here's the past history.
Look at how many years he's been here. And nothing better than a 9th, which is just crazy to me.
Yeah, I would say that's the most vexing stat that we have here at the Teahupo'o Teahupo'o. How, why has Bourez not won this event?
It's something that, again, when we touch on, like, you know, surfing at home, you know, you have that added pressure of obviously being at home and wanting to an expectation.
Igarashi and Keanu Asing. If to get any scores worthy, but here we go.
Oh,
Igarashi somehow regains composure.
That was amazing.
A roller coaster ride right when he stood up. That was insanity. Stood up, fell down, got back up, got sucked to the top of the wave, almost blown over the falls, manages to maintain composure, completing his ride with the bonus. I call it Sports Center play of the day right here. How did he do this?
Well, again, slowing down. See how he's just sticking everything in and knocked him off and somehow gets back to his feet instantaneously. That's youth right there.
Does that count as 2 waves?
No. But either way, I mean, it was crazy how to his feet, instantaneous to his feet.
And right back into the barrel. Bourez, not impressed with
you remember his stalling technique from last year?
Oh, the dogleg stall.
Yes.
I want to see that again.
Let's take a look here at the whole ride from Michel Bourez. Again, look at this one, right? The waves he's choosing. He sees that that's going to grow down the line. And those are the ones that will give you the best opportunity for the barrel. Come out of the channel, take off from behind it. So he's going to add now. Again, look at that technique he has. His front foot off the side of the stringer, like literally on the rail of the board. Again, engaging the rail for speed control, and then the arms spread out, hugging the wall.
1 o'clock. And now getting involved. Keanu Asing stalling. Blasting through the whitewater there. Just a quick in and out, but a lot of intensity packed into that short ride. Keanu Asing will now be on the board. Up with Keanu Asing is rapid fire 1-2 punch.
Let's look at this inside one. Getting the read, seeing it a little bit more on top of the reef. Again, load up and move in onto the shallower part of the reef that'll really start to open up the tubes.
Oh, quick reaction time there for Asing, seeing something on his way back out, whips it around.
I mean, you see most of the backhanders are going to have very similar approaches with the different ways you can call that. We used to call it a Marvin.
Come out dry, come out with the untouched escape, Or do they want to see the high drama exit through the foam? As we see Keanu Asing going to turns. Big, beautiful backside snap straight into another bottom turn. A little fins free on his second turn. And that last turn, right on the red line, on the edge of disaster, but gets a clean escape as it goes straight on the dry reef. Savage beauty of Teahupo'o. It is as beautiful as it is dangerous. Any surfer who's spent time in the lineup here can attest to that. As we see Keanu Asing getting involved here with 14:30 to go. Trying to keep the tempo up. You know, it's if you want to stay on the championship tour, if you want to get a world title, you got to come through the gauntlet that is Teahupo'o.
To watch the replay here of Keanu seeing that quick technique of getting underneath the ledge as he drops in, maximizing barrel time. Little mistake on that first maneuver.
Michel Bourez in the lead. Keanu Asing in second. Kanoa Igarashi somehow finding a quick pocket ride there. Chris Cote here with Pete Mel. We are live from Teahupo'o, Tahiti at the end of the road.
And then right behind him, Kanoa Igarashi slams it in into a smaller wave. Again, great tube riding technique and speed control for him. And see there the strategy playing out.
Things best. And you got to be consistent with your scoreline. As you see, Kanoa Igarashi, Keanu Asing in white. As the wind whips up just a tad here, we see Michel Bourez. He's deep. And he gets engulfed in a Teahupo'o pit right there. Bourez, quick float to start that wave off. He wasn't third priority there, so snuck that one from underneath Asing and Igarashi. Unfortunately for Bourez, it won't go into his scoreline. 7:25 to go. Here goes Igarashi on his backhand. See, using that front arm to pull himself out of that small barrel on the takeoff. Didn't like what he saw through that inside section. A little frustrated as he pulls out there.
Out of the barrel and realized, darn it, it's just not enough barrel time to really execute a good number to get him fighting back in this one. He needs an 8. But he could lower the allocation needed if he gets better than the 4.33s. Again, technique there, slow down, and then hoping that something was going to happen right here in this midsection. It just didn't quite do it.
With 6 minutes to go, set. Driving onto the reef here. And it looked like Bourez, a little too deep, had to give way. Here goes Igarashi. Much better looking wave. Quick barrel there, but again, not the wave he wanted there. Couldn't capitalize on the end section as that wave kind of closed out onto the reef. And he will not
Karamas the third.
Without swinging. Here we go. Keanu Asing on his backhand. Bottom turn straight up in the lip. Sets the fins free. Goes down on his second turn. He was looking for a 6-7. Loved the look of that first turn, but Keanu Asing goes down.
If he doesn't make any mistakes here, he's going to take himself into round 3 because this was the opportunity for Keanu to get the number, only needing the 6.7. He has got a very strong backhand. That's where he won the Quicksilver Pro, is in left-handers, little left-hand sandbank.
So far, so good for Bourez. Now he does hold priority, so he'll be able to keep his competitors off this wave. Takes the high line, looking for this inside section, goes to the backside float. He didn't have to do that, but I'm glad he did.
That was pretty cool.
And goes for a quick little power slide. So Bourez having some fun on his final wave. And it's going to be the Tahitian taking the win here in round 1, heat 8. 12:40. Benchmark set by Michel Bourez. Keanu Asing with a 9.50.